Okay, to get into the captain's chair, the control panel, these are fully powered seats. They recline, tilt the whole bit. Each one of them has that. So, and both of these seats actually swivel when you're actually camping, so you can use them for extra seating as well. So both of them have that convenience. And as you've seen in the picture, there's a table for, you can use it either for a computer or to sit there. Normally these coaches come with an extra like recliner chair that is usually placed about in this position, but this one didn't come with it. But they do have them if you want to put one in. With that, you can see some features there. There's a map, light, overhead map light as well. You have a little bit of storage here for a tray type thing, and basically like a computer table, or you can use that as a card table, what have you. Kind of convenient. The stereo here was changed here. So this is actually a CD. Let me turn it on with the switch. This is where you turn the radio on. It'll come on its own because that's how I have it set up. And it starts to play. And then you can do things. It's a single CD changer. Below it is a 10 CD changer, but I don't think, from what I was told, it's compatible to this CD, and I never really listen to CDs anymore. So works well. Basically just speakers up front for that, as far as that if you're driving. So you can, if you want, you can change that and probably hook up the 10 CD changer to another unit if you want, but I never had a need for it. I listened to XM. Down here basically is the generator, and I'll get into that a little bit. You can see there's 183 hours on the generator. I just serviced the generator, so it's got new or fresh oil and a new filter on it, so that's in good shape to go for a while. You can actually see the rear monitor. This comes in really handy when you're towing or just to have an extra visual behind you, so that really comes in handy, and I'll show you that as well. Tilt wheel with cruise control, the whole bit. Over here on the driver's side, you have controls here. Basically for the jacks, you can see right here, you can see basically front, left and right and rear. As they say with these coaches, because this is a single pane front window, you need to lift the front up first and then the back two jacks to level it, just as a word of caution. Because they do have a tendency to crack with these big glasses, so that's why they designed it to use the front first and then the back, and I can explain more as you see the need there. It has controls for a visor, a window visor, but it's broke, so it hasn't worked since I bought it. And of course you have a map light, and of course mirror control, as you can see there as well. Getting into the control panel for the driver, you have a few controls here, and you have basically your fans. That's just your overhead fans right here. It comes in really handy when you're driving and just need a little extra air. You have your driving lights, as you can see here. Mirror defogger, excuse me. You have auxiliary, I never used that. And you have what's called an emergency battery boost. I never needed that. The batteries are fairly new in this as well, as I mentioned before. For the unit itself, basically I'll start it up. You can hear it from here, and I'll go outside. You can see that it only has 28,407 miles as we speak. Runs good. Rear monitor is syncing up. This also has basically a night brightness and contrast, etc. You have volume so you can hear from behind. So when somebody's backing you in, it comes in really handy. Day and night. It has an option for other cameras. This model doesn't come with it. And then you have also tilt. It comes in handy for checking when you're towing or whatnot. That's all my stuff in the back. So it comes in handy there. You have your dash AC, whatnot as well. So that's basically just the vehicle AC, and that's about it. So runs good. Like I said, I changed the oil on the generator, and I also changed the oil and filter on the engine as well too. So it's good to go for a while. That's it for the cab. Oh, let me go over a little bit with the generator. I'll turn this off for now. With the generator, as mentioned, it's right here for the control. There's also some switches outside on the generator that you can use. But basically you prime it first. I'm not going to run it a lot because it's in storage, and but I will start it for you to show you how it works. So basically, as soon as the gas is in there to go, takes a minute. Okay, the light's not coming on, but it should start. There you go. So I primed it, and it's running. And this is when you're dry camping and you need to use the microwave, etc. Allows you to run the whole coach for a good while. It runs off the fuel, the main fuel tank that the vehicle runs off of, so you can get a decent amount of time on this. I've used it when I've been driving in hot weather and I want to keep the coach cold, so I'll turn the air conditioning unit on the whole coach, and I've driven 200, 300 miles with the air conditioning unit going, so it works really well. And simply just turn it off and you're done. That is the front cab.